Make your own granola. Here are the dry ingredients. Rolled oats, wheat germ, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, sliced almonds, organic buckwheat flour, Himalayan salt and wholemeal flour. And now for the wet ingredients. Only water and oil are needed, but if you want, you can optionally add in vanilla paste and honey for better fragrance and a little sweetness. Note that honey causes the granola to burn easily, so you need to use very low temperatures when you add honey. Now mix the wet ingredients thoroughly to form an emulsion. You know you are done when the mixture becomes evenly cloudy. As water and oil do not mix, they will separate again when left to stand, so pour the emulsion quickly into the dry ingredients, and start to mix everything together. I like to use chopsticks and mix with upward movements to avoid pressing everything together. Remember, no raising agent has been added. You do not want to end up eating hard lumps, so mix gently but remember to dig right to the bottom of your container. You want all the dry ingredients to get the liquid, which is what binds them together. So if you want your granola to be more lumpy, add more of the emulsion. Just remember to use the same water to oil ratio of 3 parts water to 2 parts oil. This is about the safest ratio to use. If you are confident, you can go for 2 or more parts water to 1 part oil, but you'll have to be really gentle in the mixing to avoid hardness. Notice the dry ingredients coming from the bottom of the container? As you go round the container, this will keep happening. Just continue to mix them with the wet lumps created when the emulsion was poured in. When you are done, pour the mixture onto baking trays lined with baking paper. The more trays you use, the thinner the layers, and the faster the baking. Spread the mixture evenly. Again, I like to use chopsticks because that avoids overly pressing everything down together. Do the same for every tray. When done, put everything into the oven. Initial temperature can be a little higher, maybe up to 125 degrees Celsius for up to 5 minutes. Monitor the baking. This tray has been at 125 degrees Celsius for less than 5 minutes and some parts have become slightly burnt, because this mixture contains honey, which burns easily. Lower the temperature to about 80 up to 100 degrees Celsius to cook and dehydrate the granola. A turbo oven is ideal here as the internal fan circulates the warm air evenly. I usually ensure every tray has a chance to be the top tray for 5 minutes because my oven has a heating element at the top. Then I turn the temperature down to about 75 degrees Celsius to continue the dehydration. After about another 2 hours, stir the granola to ensure thorough baking. Note that this is the first time I stir the granola after baking starts. Stirring too early can result in very crumbly granola. Put the trays back into the oven for another 15 to 30 minutes to restore the heat lost from opening the door, then turn off and leave everything in the oven overnight, to further dehydrate in the residual heat, and check in the morning. It is usually nicely crunchy by then because my oven keeps the heat in very well, staying warm for a few hours after being turned off. If your granola is not crunchy, just dehydrate further. Baking time and procedure varies from oven to oven, so adjust the timing according to your oven. The key point is to keep the temperature low enough to avoid burning your granola, but high enough to cook and dehydrate it. When done, enjoy your granola. It's nice and crunchy. Finally, here are the ingredients, with the options you can have about them.